Hey there, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. It's Maggie from Moondirected. Welcome to my channel where we work with the energy of the moon. And today we are talking about the new moon that happens in Leo on Wednesday, August 31st. I keep saying August 31st, July 31st at 9:18 a.m. in the morning. And for you, that's happening in your fourth house of home. So this would be about you being able to stand in your power, to be self-confident, to be large and in charge in matters of the home. It feels like a setup. Okay, so a setup for stress. So it's interesting. I was using the crystal cards to get into. It's a crystal Mandala oracle to get into some energy for you. First off, I heard a song, and for you, I heard "Peaceful, Easy Feeling" by the Eagles. And the card you have is the Spear of the Guru Mother, which is the goddess Durga and Hematite. And read the energy, the Ascendant Master Merlin and Mystic Merlinite. There you go. That's how you say it. Okay, so what I got from these is, first off, I don't have one of the Mystic Merlinite ones. They're kind of rare. They're only found in Madagascar, but they're black and white. And hematite is this beautiful silvery black color. Now, the hematite is all about grounding. It's root chakra work. It's feeling centered, feeling grounded, staying calm, and within yourself, and in managing stressful situations. And the other stone, it activates the root chakra also, but also the third eye and the crown chakra. So kind of root to tip. So allowing past life karma to be healed, because Durga is really good for coming in and kind of with fire, removing all of the negative energies and the past life karma and burning it up and releasing it. And this is a new moon. And so I think over the course of the next, 6 months will put you with the full moon in Leo during Aquarius. So it could take that long to come to the full moon. It might take 18 months for all that release of this past life karma. So 6 to 18 months to really get yourself centered and grounded and release this negative past life karma energy. So let's go ahead and get into the 9-card spread. I'm using the Akashic Tarot. Really, really like these cards for the new moon because they kind of get into where can you set things up for yourself? How can you start activating what you need to get you to where you need to go over the next 6 to 18 months? Eclipse energy generally goes out the full 18 months. I feel like the regular full moon, new moon energies, those feel more to me like 6 months, but other people will tell you other things, and I'm more of an enthusiast than an astrologer. I'm an astrological enthusiast, so, just kind of be on the lookout for it. But the work needs to begin now. I am dog sitting again this weekend, and I have 2 big dogs and 3 cats, and so they bark at everything. If they start firing up with barking, don't worry about it. I think the people outside are more worried than we are. Okay, so the overall energy you have is the Hilaron. So the Hilaron is the record keeper. And he's like the librarian of your Akashic records. This is past life karma that you're going to be dealing with in the area of your home life. So if you find that in your home situation you feel like same things seem to happen over and over and over again, these are the things that you need to be kind of questioning and digging into over the next 6 to 18 months to heal and release the negative energies. So if, for instance, you feel like you always end up in a relationship in which you feel like you're doing all the giving and everybody else is always taking, or the other way around where you recognize that because it's Leo, and Leo can be very, I don't know another way to put this, large and in charge, borderline arrogant when they are not in their highest vibrational energies. Not the same with the high vibration, but the lower energy of Leo is very arrogant and very self-centered and very demanding. And so if you find that you're in relationships that you're acting like that in the home life, then it's an opportunity for you to take a look at what does that mean and how can you heal that, and how does that benefiting you or not. And I find that in general you might find that it really doesn't benefit to be quite like that. And so finding a way through it. And so this is your opportunity to begin this process. So, wow, you have 3 cards. I thought there were only 2. So, yes, you have a rebirth card. And this is, again, this is because it's got, I don't know if you could see it right here, the birch tree. That's all about rebirth. And we have a couple as children. And so this looks like a karmic situation where you're working through some of these details in the home area with someone that you've probably spent time with in a past life. And sometimes people come into our life to teach us lessons and then leave. Other times they come in to support us and help us grow, and things work out very nicely. But again, focusing on the home, we have the nest. We have the nest. That is definitely about the bird's nest. Is about building that home situation. And we have the covenant, which looks to be like a marriage situation. So I feel like there's very likely that you are dealing with a past life situation with karmic partners that are here to help you release this negative energy from the past lives in regards to any area of your life that revolve around home. Feeling secure, feeling safe, feeling loved, feeling appreciated. And it could be the other way around. You need to be more loving, you need to be more kind, you need to be more considerate, you need to be more sharing and giving. And so that to totally go either way on that. All right, so in the recent past, a muse is something that inspires you, usually someone, but it could be something. So either you've recently read, listened to, heard something, met somebody that's making you think. It's making you think about your life in a different way, looking at things just a little bit differently to see where that should take you. We have commitment on your mind right now. You are thinking about this commitment. So either you've met somebody and you'd like to get married, or you're in a marriage and you're evaluating how the marriage is working. Could go either way. And you are still thinking. Looking to the future, though. I do like that part. Looking to the future. Where do you want to go? But you're still analyzing. At least it's up in the analytical part, not in the heart. So that doesn't bother me so much. But it does seem to me that you've been thinking about something for a long time. Does seem to be revolving around the home situation. And I think you're making progress in some arenas, and in others it's like, I'm not really sure what my next steps are, and it looks like we're not getting anywhere too quickly. We'll have to see what comes out here. You're still thinking, but at least you're thinking for the forward. Here you are. In the past, you feel like you've been climbing the mountain. You're standing on the top, and you're trying to stay on the top. You're trying to be the king of the mountain. Also, the ascent also has a lot to do with spiritual connectiveness. And so here, if something has inspired you and in your heart you're feeling a lot more inspired and you're raising your vibrational level, that could cause you to be reevaluating what's going on at home. So if, for instance, you've been in the lower vibrational energies and you've been bossy and acting very arrogant at home, the spiritual awakening that looks like it's been going on here may have you looking at the situation going, do I need to do things differently? Do I need to be with a partner who does things differently? So it could have been what led you to this. And in the future, the very creative increscent moon, the 6 of keys. This is about actually in your heart space wanting to create something solid that is a passion project. Something that, so this almost feels like you're trying to figure out, how do I create that life that I really want? How do I do this? You're feeling you're thinking about the commitment here. You're looking to the future and you're trying to co-create with the universe. This all looks really good. In the recent past, Archangel Gabriel. Maybe you found your voice. Maybe you spoke up for yourself. Maybe you have received some sort of communication that's put you on this path through your muse. But Archangel Gabriel's been helping and guiding along the way. Currently, you are digging around in your karmic past. That doesn't surprise me with Durga showing up. So, the sands of time. What has happened in the past? What have I been... unknown commitments that we've made because we don't remember when we're born into this lifetime, right? We go through the veil of amnesia. And so what has happened in the past that has led you to where you are now? What karma do you need to clear? And honestly, you can dig around and try to figure out what the karma is that you need to clear, or you can ask Archangel Metatron or Archangel Saint Michael to come and cut the cords of negative energy, of negative karmic commitments that you've made, anything that is holding you back from reaching your highest and best good. If you can ask them to just come in and remove those things from your life, and then ask Archangel Raphael to come in and help with the healing process. You can also, it is possible, because we do have the hill around here, you can go to someone who can read Akashic records and ask them, what they can discern, and you can work on specific things. But because of this future forward card, and because you're an earth sign, and I know that my earth sign rising's like, does it really matter? Does it really matter what it was? How about we just let it go and move on and start building in the future? And that's kind of what this card looks like. And so I think the work that you need to do is releasing. And so ask Archangel Uriel to also help you to release this negative energy, this past life karma. It's the time for it as far as the dynamics and the time frame of the world right now. And so releasing past life karma so that you can begin your ascension process. Just ask for help. I mean, do you really want to relive it? So you have on track. You're on the right track. You're on the right track. You're looking forward. You're trying to co-create with the universe. You're releasing the karma. And you have the winged messenger, which is this communication that's being carried forward from Archangel Gabriel. So this is information coming to you either from spirit or from a person, or you sending out messages to spirit or to people that have to do with keeping you on the right track, getting out of that karmic trench, moving yourself forward, rolling down the track, and heading in the right direction. This looks really good. This looks good. I think it's taking you a while, but that doesn't make it wrong. You like things to be at a pace that seems reasonable and rational to you, and I think you're on pace. And there is no such thing as being off your path. I don't ever think we ever get off of our path, really. I think we take some major detours from time to time, but there's usually not always, but usually there is a way back. If you're not getting a way back, you are so far off. Oh, but look at this. Your thoughts are wide open to the universe and what you're receiving. This is beautiful. So keep doing what you're doing. It looks really positive. Keep working through the process. If you're not journaling yet, you might want to consider journaling. Archangel Gabriel is all about journaling. The winged messenger is about writing. Sometimes just writing it down, getting it off of our heart, getting it off of our head onto paper, helps us to release it and move on. And when you do your new moon ritual, you can also go ahead and burn it. You can request that all the negative energy is burned out of your life. Write it down on a piece of paper and burn it. Like, write down, I release all negative energy, and then burn it. You don't even have to know what it is specifically. Okay, so you have a full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. I would say that's that full moon that just occurred 2 weeks ago, having this effect. I think that it is helping to launch this new beginning. So there was a cycle that is coming to an end. That takes 6 to 18 months to finish playing out, but the new moon with your self-confidence and your sense of self-worth is right there, getting ready to start a new cycle, and you have a new romantic cycle begins. So this is about partnership within the home. You could be ending a partnership so that you can make space for a new one to come in. You could be taking a situation within a current partnership and reworking it, releasing negative parts to create a new part of the cycle within your relationship. It doesn't mean that people are necessarily breaking up, but I do think that it means things are changing. Things are changing. Things are not going to continue as they were. There has been an inflection point, a point where things were going in one direction and now they're going in another. Things are heading in a different direction and now you're on track. So, are you on track with the same partner? Or are you getting a new one? Or, and I don't even want to say jumping from one to the other because I never recommend that. But I think that ending a relationship, spending time clearing karma so that you can enter into a higher vibrational relationship, that would be a new romantic cycle. Doesn't mean that person's there yet. Wow. What is... Okay. Okay. Wow, you have 4 cards. So, if you still haven't taken advantage of releasing that negative energy, do that. You have Cherry. Live an extraordinary life. You have Sapphire. Regenerate your body. So, if you're feeling like your energy is stuck, get out and do something physical. Go do something. Go for a bike ride, go for a walk, go for a swim. Actually do something. Hit the gym. Do something that changes the actual energy around you by doing something that's in the physical manner. But this sapphire right here, that's blue like the throat chakra. And I want to say, if you don't have, okay, you should be doing those things. In addition, sing along in the car. Open up your throat chakra. So you have red, free yourself from pain. That's that root chakra. This hematite is for releasing the energy and healing the root chakra. The Merlinite is also for root chakra work, and Durga is definitely about releasing the pain and letting it go and transmuting it and just releasing it. And so then you have plum, overcome your challenges. You're still on the ascent. You're overcoming your challenges. You know, look, and this one's got standing up on a mountain too. So you're overcoming your challenges. Just keep moving in the direction that you're going. You're really getting some work done here. It's very exciting. It's really exciting. All right, Taurus, you take care, and we'll talk soon.